So I select out. It's a great experience to go through what I have to go through right now. I was kind of brought into it without having any kind of idea that I should be ever playing a role like this. But the situation was so dire, so terrible, that you cannot keep on saying no to it. Young people sacrificed their lives, stood in front of the guns, blown away right away, and finally they became free. The country was liberated, it's free. So that's where we were supposed to come in and restore some order and try to build a country in the imagination of the young people, what they were dreaming for, the reason they gave their lives. It was not organized revolution or anything. It's almost instantaneous outburst. Things were so bad, they couldn't take it anymore. So when we say young people across the sex, across the career, across whatever social standing you are, mostly led by university students. And when I say students, it's not just the boys I'm talking about. This is a unique thing. The boys and girls did it simultaneously. And girls are not just few among the boys. They are separate stream of force going on their own, with their own force. It's an amazing thing never seen before in Bangladesh. They left their hostels, they left their dormitories, they left their schools, they left their colleges. They were on the street. Even 10-year-old boys and girls were on the street and deliberately declaring that I'm fighting and I'm ready to die. And some of them died, just little kids, leaving a note for mother that I may not come back, but I cannot hide. Hide under your protection. I have to go out and save my country. So that's the spirit which brought this uprising. So our job is to fulfill that wishes, imagination that young people have. It's a tough job. Not everything is doable, but they are helping immediately to take place. But we keep on promising that things will happen, and we'll continue to work for that. And this is where they have defined that this will be a new Bangladesh. That's the word they use, new Bangladesh. So you have to keep on defining what fits into new Bangladesh, what doesn't fit into new Bangladesh. So we have gone through it. It's a year now. So just about, we celebrated the anniversary of the uprising. And the anniversary is a very interesting thing. It was a kind of repeat of the things that happened a year back. So you can vividly see right now in the comfort that you are, the enemy is not there anymore, but this is what happened to all of us. This was well documented because all these young people not only fighting in the street, they were drawing paintings about their home. If you go through Dhaka city, every single street that you have, roads are all painted on the sidewalk, on the sidewalls, in a very vivid way. It's not just scrambling something, sketching something. It is really depicted the everyday thing that was happening, and writing down their aspirations on the wall, what they want, and it's beautifully expressed. They are not poets or they're not revolutionary leaders, but they felt that things themselves and came out. So quickly, when I saw that, I tried to get photographers to take the pictures. I said, when the monsoon comes, this will be all washed away. So before it's washed away, we should document them. Then they said, it's not only Dhaka city. Every single town, every single city in Bangladesh, exactly the same thing happened. There was no planning for that. There was no coordination or what message you give. Everybody picked up his or her own message It's boys and girls. You see, painting was done the same way. So we took the pictures, put in the volumes. There's so many of them, so we couldn't put in the volumes because it's too much costly. So we put it on the videos and things to preserve for future. So in the anniversary, all these things came back again, and many new things which were hidden away, we brought it out again. So we'll see in 1 year how far you have come from the terrible thing that happened. So we are going through that, and new Bangladesh means reform. Everything that you did before was something terrible in those rules and procedures, and even in your national constitution. So the alleys, the roads that are already laid down somewhere in our system that a regime like this can emerge, that we couldn't do anything. So their ambition is to make sure you plug in every single way that any such terror government can come up again. So this is a very big task. So we're going through that reform, and then the agenda is for the justice for the people. So those who are perpetrators of this brought to justice and punished. And the third was election. So in the first anniversary, we announced that we are coming close to the third phase of election. So we announced the election date, which will be February next year. The first half of February, we fix up a date there. And we'll have the election to hand over the responsibility to an elected government. But it is an extremely, extremely valuable, very intense time for the whole nation. Everybody is involved. You will not find anybody who will say, okay, let them do whatever they want to do. Everybody has a plan. Everybody says your plan is wrong, my plan is right. So it's ambitions and so on. Whatever you do, they say it's not good enough, which is understandable because things that happened to them, they wanted a very quick change of everything. So we are matching with their aspirations is a big task for everybody, all of us. The good thing that happened these couple of days, or 3 or 4 days, when we came to the United Nations, that's what brought us here. We brought the leaders of the political parties with us, so they can participate together, because usually political party leaders don't talk to each other. So we brought them together, and we keep on introducing them whichever session we are going into. We keep saying that we are the outgoing government, they are the incoming government. They're all here. They are the one who will be running the government. And they look at each other, which one will be the... But good, they're very friendly. Usually they're not friendly in Bangladesh. Political leaders always keep on fighting. That's the spirit in which they work. But it's a wonderful thing to have them together and speaking in the same forum about their aspirations and so on. So it's not only attending a conference, it's also kind of a process of bringing together their ideas and so on. Not each one is fighting against the other. Someone says, there's a picture taken today at the United Nations. Someone said, this is the United Bangladesh in United Nations. So this is a picture, because all the leaders were there, and I was there in one single frame. So that's a good kind of a tagline, that United Bangladesh in United Nations. So that's what finding... So it's a very significant moment in our history, what we are going through. Each day that we spend here and day they will be spending back home after this, very significant. And thank you, Andrea, for making this happen, to share our experiences. And enjoy the sneaky exit from my prison for a while. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.